everyone, my name's Kendall. So I recently started growing out my pubic hair, my vagina hair. My boyfriend asked me to, and I said yes. And so it's been growing, and the way it all started was we were watching a porno, and he was like, hey, that would look really good on you. And I was like, what, that dick on my face? And he was like, no, that bush on your box. So it's like, okay. And now I really understand why guys are always grabbing at their dick and grabbing at their balls, because it's like a whole other appendage down there that people can't see. I'm like, holy shit, I got a jerry curl going on below the belt. Like, it's not up here. You know, the 70s were really weird, and there's a lot of things that you do now that you don't do now that you did in the 70s, and some of them are ways that you hit on girls. I had this guy come up to me and he goes, hey baby, you've ever had fresh, warm goat's milk? Let me tell you something, back in the day, me and my girl used to lay out under the stars, and then the nanny goat would come up in the morning. She needed to be milked so badly. I'd lift my girl's head up and open up her mouth, and I'd squeeze that warm goat's milk right down her throat. And then you know what we did after that? We made goat's milk love, baby. And I'm like, ew. You used goat's milk as lube? That's gross. Talk about a sourpuss. But, you know, the only thing that's worse than hippies from the 70s are hippies that are like trust fund babies nowadays. I went over to my buddy's house. He just got back from Burning Man, so he's all inspired. He's like, check out our studio space. What do you think of our studio space? Our space and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, this is nice. You guys are more hippies than I am. They're, what do you mean by hippies? I'm like, I don't know, free love, colors, arts. And they're like, whoa. Just because I drive a BMW and have a $2,500 apartment a month, that makes me a hippie? And I'm like, no, now you're just a fucking asshole. What fucking parent gave you a hula hoop when you were a little kid? Don't they know that hula hoops instantly hippify everything? My friend put a hula hoop in the back of my station wagon, and now it looks like I live in it and not like I fucking drive it. It's just a hula hoop. That's all it does. But I think all people have problems communicating with kids from the 2000s. I had a teacher in high school, and he says, he's trying to tell us why he became a teacher. And we're like, okay. And he says, yeah, so this one day I was a door-to-door salesman, and I rang this lady's doorbell, and before she answered, I decided I'd try to get a fart out first. But instead, I just shit myself. So I went home, and I changed my clothes, and I played some computer games, and when my wife came home, I told her my decision to just work with computers for the rest of my life. And we're all like, whoa, you have a wife, dude? And you decided to become a teacher because you shit yourself on a stranger's doorstep and decided to go wallow in your own pity, dirty ass and play computer games, World of Warcraft? Whoa, I do not want to learn anything from you, ever. Except for how to not be you. Anyways, yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Woo! That was good.
Kendall. All right.